Voyager 1 has been flying in space for 48 running 24 billion kilometers. As a result, he was unimpeded on the way. It didn't hit a single asteroid or a comet. It stands to reason that the solar system is a huge scientific belt, hundreds of thousands of frozen celestial bodies larger than 100 if you include small celestial bodies, or reach hundreds of millions. Not to mention, there are trillions of comets. The cloud region of the star. Any rock the size of a grain of sand in the solar system could break him to pieces. Voyager 1, how did you avoid it all? In 1977, humans sent Voyager 1 to fly out of the solar system. He has to break through the third cosmic speed, escaping the limits of the sun's attractive force. The usual third cosmic velocity. In fact, the spacecraft wants to shake off the sun to more than 16.7 kilometers per second. 50 times the speed of a bullet. Only by reaching this speed, the probe can fly out of the Earth, and it won't be pulled away by the sun. But rockets alone are not. The design of Voyager 1 is clever. He cleverly borrowed the attractive force of Jupiter. Attractive force, using Jupiter's attractive force, throws the detector out. Acceleration, by the way, turns out Voyager 1 directly thrown to around 17 kilometers per second. A lot of people get confused. In 2012, Voyager 1 entered interstellar boundary of the solar wind bubble. Doesn't mean he's out of the sun's attractive force. It actually started when he finished the Jupiter slingshot. He has embarked on a journey to escape. No matter how long you go after, he won't turn around again. But even so, he's going to fly to our nearest star, 73,000 years. Voyager 1, after leaving the Earth, the first obstacle in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Here are asteroids over a kilometer, as many as hundreds of thousands. It's like a meteor minefield. But in fact, the region between Jupiter and Mars spans 200 million kilometers. This asteroid belt, like a moat in the solar system, horizontal between Mars and Jupiter. The distance to Mars is about 90 million kilometers. Far from Jupiter, almost 280 million kilometers. Voyager 1 passed by here. You might intuit this as dangerous. After all, there are hundreds of thousands of asteroids, but the truth is, the average distance between these stones, often millions of kilometers. Voyager 1 took off in 1977. Officially going through this asteroid, scientists were also nervous afraid that he will hit a stone. But what happened? He flew over steadily. I didn't even encounter a big rock that passed by. Scientists have calculated the spacecraft is in the asteroid. The probability of a head-on collision is about 1/100,000, almost negligible. So Voyager 1 continues to fly. As he flew past the orbit of Neptune, you have officially entered the mysterious science. This icy area is more than 2 billion kilometers wide. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter 10 times bigger. There are millions of ice rain rocky objects. Some celestial bodies even have retrograde orbits. Pluto, make these dwarf planets, is the most famous resident of the Coimbo belt. You might think there are so many small Voyager 1 bodies must have lived or died if it passed through. The fact is that although the scientific there are more objects, but the average distance between these celestial bodies also tend to be millions of miles away. It's like throwing a few stones in a desert. It looks dense from a distance. In fact, the emptiness here is terrifying. So, Voyager 1 wants to hit a celestial object here. Than Mars. Jupiter impact is 10 times less likely. Flying further ahead is the legendary Oort cloud, a giant ice bank 2 light years across. Hundreds of billions of comets are sleeping inside. But it's also incredibly sparse. Comets are hundreds of millions of kilometers apart from each other. A comet, the probability is approximately 1 in 0. In other words, it's almost impossible for him to hit a meteorite comet. Voyager 1 flew 24 billion kilometers in 48 years. This is already the limit speed of human probes. But even so, he's going to fly out of the Oort cloud, maybe tens of thousands of years, and fly to Proxima Centauri for 73,000 years. Can the entire civilization of Earth survive? It's a mystery in itself. In other words, Voyager 1, it may not be ready to fly to the human civilization has changed. Voyager 1, like a drift bottle thrown into the ocean. He carries a human voice, music, and greetings, but most likely no one will ever pick it up. But a drift bottle like this, for the first time, we felt human civilization. In fact, I have reached the edge of the solar system. He proved it. It is not a small creature that can only survive. We have really taken the first step. So here's the interesting thing. Scientists are discussing if there really is an alien civilization was discovered. What will they think? There is the sound of the earth on the gold animal calls, greetings in 55 languages, and Beethoven and Bach. But if one is more advanced 100-fold civilization, will they feel that the West is as primitive as the Stone Age? Will it even ignore us? I don't think the Earth needs to be visited. Here's a more extreme idea. In case he was really picked up by some alien civilization, wait until they reach probably thousands or even tens of thousands. Will human civilization still exist then? or we are dead, leaving behind a barren blue planet. Think of it this way. Voyager 1. Maybe it's one we keep for humanity. Proof of existence. What's even more shocking is he's actually reminding us the real obstacle to space travel is not a comet. It's about distance. The distance from the road is beyond to truly become an interstellar race. We must break through the current speed limit, whether it's fusion propulsion, antimatter engine, or a warp drive from science fiction channel. These are the keys that humanity must try. Otherwise, we will forever be just like Voyager, alone in the darkness.